What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys like sports stuff, consider subscribing. With this video, I want to give you guys my prediction for the NHL Playoffs. For the first side of the bracket, we got the on the north side, we got the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Montreal Canadiens. In my opinion, I don't think this is going to be really too much of a competitive series. Toronto's obviously, in my opinion, the better team. The way Auston Matthews is playing this season, leading the NHL in goals. All around, like I said, Toronto's a better team. I see Toronto taking this series in 5 games. Next, we got the Edmonton Oilers versus the Winnipeg Jets. Orioles got probably 2 of the best players in the NHL, probably 2 best players in the world, and definitely Connor McDavid, who's probably the best player in the world. Both of these players are such a dynamic duo. I definitely see this one could be in a competitive series, but I see Edmonton ended up taking this in 6 games. Then you go over to the east side, you got the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Newark Islanders. I kind of go with the upset in this. I think the Islanders are a team that people are going to be sleeping on come this series. But again, you can't sleep on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has been obviously one of the better teams all season. But I'm going to go with the upset in this one, the Cinderella. I'm going to take the Islanders in 6 games. Then next you got the Washington Capitals versus the Boston Bruins. This is going to be such a dogfight of a series. Ever since Taylor Hall came to the Bruins in trade deadline, the Bruins have gelled well as a team together. He's been such a great addition, but the only thing that worries me about the Bruins is which Tuukka Rask are you going to get? Are you going to get the Tuukka Rask that can be dominant, can shut the opponent out? Are you going to get the Tuukka Rask that the big game, he pukes all over himself? You saw it in Game 7 of 2019 Stanley Cup Finals. You saw it in 2013 Stanley Cup Finals. Usually during big games, Tuukka Rask will puke all over himself. Then there'll be games where he's dominant. Then again, you can't sleep on Washington. Washington's a team that can come in this series and completely mop the floor with the Bruins. But however, since the addition of Taylor Hall, the way the Bruins have been playing, they've been one of the hottest teams coming into the playoffs. I'm going to give the Bruins this series in 7 games. Then you head over to the west side. You got the President Trophy winners, Colorado Avalanche versus 2019 Stanley Cup champions, the St. Louis Blues. Obviously, being President Trophy winner, you're the best team in the NHL, and that's who I'm going with in this one. I would go with St. Louis. Again, St. Louis is another team that can make one of those runs, but I just don't see it happening in this one. Colorado's obviously a better team. I'm going to give the Avalanche a series in 5. Then you got the Vegas Knights against the Minnesota Wild. Ever since coming to the league, Vegas back in 2017 18 season, whatever it was, they've been in the playoffs every single year. The first year doing this NHL, they went to the Stanley Cup. I mean, how many times do you see expansion team go to the a championship the first year? You don't ever see it. I think it's going to be a competitive series, but however, I'm going to give Vegas the series in 7 games in this one. Then head over to the Central. They got the Hurricanes versus the Predators. Predators just a couple months ago weren't going to make the playoffs. Just like the Bruins, they got hot at the right moment. But they're playing such a dominant Hurricanes team. I don't see this being a competitive series at all. I'm going to give Carolina the series in 4. Then you got the Panthers versus the defending Stanley Cup champions, the Lightning. Lightning have been banged up the last couple weeks. But I think this is a series where the Lightning are going to gel together. They're getting Stamkos back for this series. I'm going to give the Lightning this one in 6 games, but again, you can't really sleep on the Panthers, but I just think the Lightning is such a better team in this series. Then you head back over to the north for this second round. You got the Toronto Maple Leafs and Edmonton Oilers. Again, Oilers, they're just a dynamic duo of Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. You can't sleep on it, but they're playing such a good Toronto team. I'm going to give the Toronto the series in this one. And head over back to the east side. You got the Bruins versus the Islanders again. What Tuukka Rask could show up in this series. However, I want to kind of keep the Cinderella story on this one. I'm going to give the Islanders the edge in this one. Then you head over to the west side. You got the Avalanche versus the Golden Knights. Usually the President Trophy winner really doesn't fare too well in the playoffs. I want to go with Vegas in this one. I really do, but again, Colorado has been hot all season. I'm going to Colorado this one. Then you head back to the Century. They got the defending Stanley Cup champions against the Hurricanes. I really want to go to Tampa Bay in this one, but again, just the Hurricanes are just up and down. You look at the roster; they got so many good players. I'm going to go with the Hurricanes in this one. Then you got the conference finals. You got the Colorado Avalanche versus the Islanders, the Hurricanes versus the Maple Leafs. Again, the President's Trophy winner, you don't really, come playoff time, they usually, they shit the bed. I see it happening here. Again, I'm going with the Islanders. I'm not even an Islanders fan. I'm a Red Wings fan. Then you got the Hurricanes versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm going to go with the Maple Leafs in this one. And then Stanley Cup Finals, you got the Islanders versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. I am going to go with the Toronto Maple Leafs to win the Stanley Cup. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going with my gut feeling. I think Toronto is the best team coming to the playoffs. That's why I obviously have them picking the Stanley Cup. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my prediction. Let me know who you guys have winning. Anyways, guys, I'm excited. It's playoff time. I think the NHL Playoffs is the best playoffs out of all the other sports. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy the playoffs. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. You guys are the best.